Hello viewers, this is Shahid Ali and today we will be digging deep into the causes and treatment of psoriasis. Besides, I'll share my personal experience about how I get rid of my psoriasis just by changing my daily routines. Be sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video with us. I have divided my video into few chapters where we will be understanding psoriasis, symptom of psoriasis, causes and triggers, and the way to improve your conditions with just changing in your daily routines, food and physical activities, and whether the conditions are curable or we just need to live with it. So basically, psoriasis is an autoimmune disorder, a disease with an unclear cause that is characterized by inflammation caused by dysfunction of the immunity system in your brain that cause inflammation in the body. This occurs because the overreactive immunity system speed up skin cell growth. Now what is inflammation? So inflammation basically is a process by which your body white blood cells in the things they make protect you from infection from outside invader such as bacteria and viruses. But in autoimmune inflammations, your own immunity system triggered inflammation when there are no invaders to fight off. In these autoimmune disorder, your immunity system attack your own cells and tissues and may cause serious damage to these cells and tissues. In future, we will be doing a full-scale video on the autoimmune disorder and inflammation, so be sure to stay with us for further good videos. Now, in normal people, normal skin cells completely grow and shed in a month or so. But now, which body parts are at high risk? So, the scale is typically developed on the upper sides of the joints such as elbows, knees. Most commonly they may develop anywhere on the body including scalp, arms, neck, face, legs, your armpits, groin, other skin folds, or sometimes they may develop all over your body. The most visible and common among them is a scalp psoriasis, which affect your hairs, basically the forehead area and behind your ear, or sometimes your whole hair. So why autoimmune disorder happen in some people? Basically, autoimmune diseases happen when the body natural defense system cannot tell the difference between your own cells and foreign cells. So, autoimmune disorder happen when the body's natural defense system can't tell the difference between your own cells and the cells from outsides, causing the body to mistakenly attack normal cells. There are more than 80 types of autoimmune diseases that may affect a wide range of body parts. The most common among these autoimmune disorders are psoriasis, the condition of your skin which we are talking about, arthritis, where your brain destroyed the joint linings, asthma, it is a long-term disease of lungs. It causes your airway to get inflamed and narrow, and it makes it harder to breathe. Severe asthma can cause troubles talking. Celiac disease is another common autoimmune disorder which affects your digestive tract, and it can damage your small intestine or your rectum. People with celiac disease might experience symptoms like diarrhea, bloating, gas in their colon, anemia, and sometimes growth issues. Celiac disease can be triggered by a protein called gluten, which is present in the grass grains like wheat, barley, rice. As with other chronic diseases, psoriasis may affect areas of your life other than your physical health. Psoriasis may affect your emotional health, your relationship, and how you handle stress. It could even affect areas of your life that you wouldn't expect, such as the clothes that you choose to wear. I'll give you a small advice here. You better go for natural fiber like wool instead of the synthetic fiber like polyester or nylon. For some people, living with psoriasis can be a challenge. However, there are ways to handle those challenges so you can thrive with psoriasis. Uh, Sometimes it is commonly mistaken that psoriasis is contagious, as it is not a fungal or bacterial infection, so it is not contagious and will not spread from one person to another. So get away this old common myth that living with psoriasis might be difficult, and avoid stress as it can affect your health and worsen your psoriasis. Go, gather and meet new people, explore yourself and things around you. Keep your mind and shape healthy. Stress is a common trigger for a psoriasis. Stress can also make your psoriasis and itch worse. So you better reduce your stress level and stay as much happy as you can be. Some infections, viral or maybe bacterials, can trigger your psoriatic condition. The most common among them is strep throat infection. Injury to your skin might not be a good option if you are already a psoriatic patient. So avoid injuries, and if in the case of injuries, go and treat it as soon as possible. Another most common things that people might ignore is sweat. Sweat on your skin may trigger the problems because your skin is already vulnerable, and by keeping sweat on your skin for a long time can provide environment for germs to growth. So if you are going to play, be sure to clean yourself as soon as possible to avoid sweat. Reduce your weight. Some people might be sensitive to some sort of medication, so better keep a record of your medications and see which medication or which tablets are not better for you, so avoid that kind of medicines and go for another alternative. Some food might be harmful for you, so it's better to keep a record of the food that you eat, and it can help you understand your symptoms and triggers. The most common foods that might not be good for you include red and processed meat, gluten, which is present in substances coming from wheat and barley, including bread, biscuit, bakeries, dairy product, which include milk, yogurt, cheese, butter, chocolate and coffee may also. Now, nightshades contain a chemical known as lectin. Lectin might be dangerous in larger quantities as it may cause inflammation. So if you are sensitive to lectins, be sure to avoid the nightshade, which include potatoes, tomatoes, pepper, and eggplants. Some people may also be sensitive to citrus fruit, including oranges, mangoes, mandarins, other citrus fruit which contain citric acid, and some other products like kidney. Before jumping to the conclusion, let's talk a bit about the treatment. So currently there is no treatment available for psoriasis, but your doctor may recommend you some medications that may reduce your itching and skin flares, which include typical steroid, hydrocortisone, salicylic acid, and Colthor combined with your shampoo or soap. Besides, you must adapt to some daily life routines, including your diet. Now, every person should keep a record of their food, that which food is not better for them. I will advise you to use all veggies and fruits, grains, healthy fats, and some sea products like fish, as it contain omega-3 and 6 fatty acid. Adapt yourselves to a daily exercise routine as it will keep you in good shape and health. Increase your daily intake of vitamins, including vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin K, and some other vitamins, as vitamins may reduce your inflammation and make your skin healthy. Get a good sleep and stay happy by exercise or good hobby, which can keep you happy and let you escape the stress. Another common things to keep in mind is to avoid dry skin. You can do it by avoiding harsh soap and shampoos, and be sure to avoid hot water. Always try to use lukewarm water and use soft soap and shampoo which contain coal tar or salicylic acid, and be sure to moisturize your skins after a bath or wash with some common creams or moisturizing lotions. At the end, I will give you a very small advice related to the autoimmune disorder, which is you better dig deep into the problems and find out the root cause of the triggers